It's Week 14 of the NFL.
And coming up, we'll see the electric Kyler Murray. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards.
It's the Cardinals and the Hawks coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we...
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now the veteran workhorse. Here's James Conner. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they'd never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 12. And it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory. So now they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory in Glendale. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing again, Murray. And this will be swung out here for Conner. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Murray again. This is Conner. Oh, nice move. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That burst good for 20 and a first down. On play action, it's Murray. Flushed out right. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Murray. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Tip Lyman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are on the... ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Murray now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run. Here's the former Seminole. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey Benson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the... Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun again to counter. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, a run with counter. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Throwing now is Murray. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Leonard Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray dancing to his left. Murray with a nice move. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Hey. 2-2.
Murray now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, fancy running by Murray. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Hey, hold on.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Touchdown, Cardinals! Marvin Harrison Jr. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter.
Welcome to Weekly Strategy. This shows some basic stats about your upcoming... It's Week 15 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching Garrett Williams, who has put together 32 tackles this season from his cornerback spot. It's the Cards and the Patriots, and it comes your way next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, football fans. I'm Kate Scott, joined in the booth by my partner, Brock Hewitt. And this week, Brock, got one group.
Come on, right? 1, 2.
Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down.
1, 1.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
2, 2, 1.
From the gun, it's Murray. Wilson's got it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Has a lane inside the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 33. All right, set now, first and 10.
1, 1. Big ace, big ace. 1, 1.
Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Hey. 1, 1.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
1, 1.
Connor will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
1, 1.
They'll start this series with an option left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing across his body, and it backfires. Interception. And the Patriots. This our last play of the quarter. Murray here on first down. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first... Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have second and pretty long here. He's got him. That's McBride. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
He lofts it deep left. That's caught at the 25. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, Murray. Able to find Jones. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Back to the air, Murray. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cardinals. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Omaha, Omaha. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. A lot of grass ahead. And the Patriots are going to have it after his... The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Jones reels it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. At the 46.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Swim.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
What?
Connor on the inside give. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual-threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Easy, quick.
From the red zone now. Pass it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Here's Murray. Scores. Touchdown, Arizona. First and 10 now from the 30. Connor here from the gun. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Play action now, Murray. Ryman there to haul it in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now.
Goose.
From the 47. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Who set it down for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the Patriots 46-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Has the connection to Jones. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He's back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Trey McBride. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Looking to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. For the sideline, and McBride's got it. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Motioning one of the tight ends. Back to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. He'll look to throw it. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That one intended for Trey McBride. So 2nd down coming up. Setting up to pass. Searches from the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw. Wilson's got it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Glendale.